Hello, welcome to Undisputed Boxing. It's prediction time. Finally, we've got something we can predict. Jermell Charlo versus Brian Castano. Light middleweight supremacy, undisputed. Another undisputed, which is pretty unique in these times. I'm here with Rick. We're going to put our predictions forward, and then we'll maybe just cover off a little bit of news as well. How are we doing, Rick?
I'm good. Not bad. I'm back from stuff. So that's all good.
All right, cool. So, yeah, which way do you see this one going? Jermell Charlo, obviously he's got the one loss on his record. Brian Castano going in 17 and 0-1, one draw against Erislandy Lara, 12 knockouts. Bit of a height difference in this one, actually. I think Brian Castano is a bit kind of stocky, smaller build. Jermell is definitely going to have some size advantage. But yeah, what are your thoughts on this? How do you see it going?
I'll go straight to it. I see Charlo knockout round 9 or 10.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, again, when we do these predictions, and I'm being very specific, I'm not going to shed loads of money on it. I'll put quite a bit of money on Charlo winning. If I won't, but if I was a gambling man, I would. I'm relatively confident about that. I'm not, but the knockout, I'm a bit more thingy. But I think it'll be difficult for Charlo at first because this guy is he's a bit rough and ready, and he's a pressure fighter, and he'll come forward and he'll try and stick it on him. But I don't think he's. I think Charlo over the years has kind of improved a lot, and he's in certain fights. I can't remember the names. Was it Harrison? He got beat by, and had a rematch. And I don't know. You could tell he's almost learned different ways to win a fight, basically. And I think he'll be under fire for a bit, and he'll kind of work his way into it and find a way. And this guy has got to keep moving quite laterally, and I think as time goes on, he'll get more lazy and just come in straight lines, and I think he'll get caught down the middle.
Yeah,
a bit. I won't call him one-dimensional, but more 2 or 3 dimensional. You know what I mean? He doesn't really have a jab. He seems to flick it out pointlessly, and he just comes quite messily in, throws body shots all the time. There's an element of Ricky Hatton about him, actually, without the forehead. Yeah, a little bit. Ricky had a bit of a jab, but often would abandon it and just come in like that. Yeah. I think the chin is the big question mark. He's not had many fights. I'm not quite sure how he's got this belt. He seemed to be fighting a super welterweight because that's where he fought Lara, I think.
Yeah, which was a draw, and
that wasn't that long ago. Not had many fights at this level. I don't know, how this has come to pass, but he just doesn't look like someone who should be fighting for an undisputed, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
I think it'll be. One thing actually, I don't know if I will get up, but I'm now I've kind of looked into it more, and I knew more about Charlo than this guy, but I think it will be quite entertaining.
Yeah.
Because Charlo, is an exciting fight, but he does think about things more, and he doesn't always go flying in. And as he's got older and matured, he doesn't overpunch as much as he used to. But this guy just keeps coming forward, and I just think it has got a knockout written all over it, and probably Charlo will get it. He's got good power, Charlo. It's strange. You look at his record, and he looks like a big puncher, but not an amazing puncher with his ratio. But a lot of his last fights have been KOs. Yeah. So a lot. The better talent he's fought, the more KOs he's got. Even the guy that beat him, which was a very dubious win, he knocked out. The Harrison. So yeah, that's kind of how I see it, and why. And I think the big question mark is Castano's chin. Not seen it hugely tested, but he's not really been in with anyone. But he's not fought many people at this weight. So you'd have to say it'd have to be an awesome chin to stand up.
Yeah,
against a power when that's not your weight, and Charles been at that weight for all his career, I think.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I think Jermell Charlo has just been operating at a far higher level than Castano. He's kind of, I mean, Castano, if he gets the win, he kind of gate crashes the top 10 pound for pound. Really, if you look at Jermell Charlo's kind of record, I'd probably have him, very close, if not in the top 10 pound for pound. So for Castano to pull off this win, I think it'd have to be pretty. He'd have to get that work on the inside. I think that's the only way he can really win. The game plan is really to kind of get on the inside, rough him up. He's got very good lateral movement, and he's actually pretty good off with his back to the ropes as well. So I think it'll be kind of a bit of a chess match for those first 3 or 4 rounds, and then I think Jermell will eventually start to open him up with his jab.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be such a chess match. I think Charlo might play a bit more. I think Castano will come forward and be the pressure fighter. And he'll know either he'll be in the biggest fight of his life, and this Charlo hit hard, so he may be a bit more tentative. But he's just someone who just kind of bombs forward really, and just gives people a hard time. So
yeah,
I've always done that. I'll just do it, which does mean it could lead to an early knockout.
Could do, yeah.
I'm kind of not sure. I do look at it though and go, it's a shit fight for Undisputed. I get the feeling he might be, he might be a bit of entertainment for a few rounds, but Charlo might just deal with him. There's a fair chance Charlo could deal with him quite easily, and you'll look around and you'll go, how was that Undisputed? Do you know what I mean? When Undisputed meant to, brilliant level and very, very close.
Yeah.
Like Ramirez fight. Okay, it was 2 knockdowns, but still quite tight. And 2 well-established belt holders. Just don't feel this guy's like. I need to work out how he's got the belt actually. And I still got 2. I'm still wondering how this is Undisputed.
He's got 1 belt. He's got the I think it's the WBO, which I think
Charlo's,
was actually. Charlo's got 3 and the Ring magazine, and Castano has. I think he's got the WBO, which was. I'm pretty sure that was vacant because.
Has he definitely got 3, Charlo?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. Yeah.
I suppose then if it's a 3-1, I'd get more of a shitter fight.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think it was Jaime Munguia that had the belt, and he vacated it when he went over to middleweight. So I think Castano picked up a vacant belt. That's how I think it went. But
yeah, there was a bit of fruitiness in the weigh-in before. Both the Charlo brothers just seem to wind each other up, and one's in the other one's ear to get the other one wound up. It's a bit of a circus act, really, but that was all going off.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's always worth it, isn't it? I guess for the selling the fight. It's on pay-per-view, isn't it? I would imagine this is definitely pay-per-view.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Again, I struggle how this does big numbers. If it did, if Tank did whatever 200, 250, well, this probably won't get near 200.
No, it's going to be a lot. I'd say it's going to be a lot lower. But I think Jermell is going to go up. He'll vacate, I think, once he wins, and he'll go up to middleweight, I'd imagine.
Yeah, interesting to see that's his brother, isn't it? His brother goes up. Anyone on the undercard of note?
Not that I'm kind of interested in, to be honest. No, I think it's a bit of a weak card. Sorry?
Your boy Belanga not on soon?
No, he's with Top Rank.
Did you see he got done in I think I sent you the link. He got done in sparring.
Yeah, he was sparring Eris Lendy Lara, yeah. But sparring. I mean, Tyson, Mike Tyson got dropped badly in sparring. Everybody gets dropped in sparring. I'm not reading too much into that.
He's again like, what weight's Lara? I don't know. Worrying times for all this shit.
Well, another fighter that obviously got pretty high on Virgil Ortiz is booked to fight Kavaliauskas in August. I think that's a really good fight, really good step up for him. So we'll see how Virgil Ortiz gets on against him. Teofimo Lopez versus Cambosos has been put back to October. So that's really disappointing. I was really looking forward to that one. I thought they were going to get that one back up and running, but it doesn't look like it. I think it's going to be in October. I think there's going to be a real sort of backlog in kind of September, October time, where because you've got Canelo, AJ, Fury,
You wonder
Teofimo.
the dates or what, or I thought they were more open than us, but just looks like they're trying to push fights out to get bigger crowds. I don't know. I just wonder if it's that.
Yeah, just on that, what and another bit of news as well. I mean, obviously, well, I say news, it's kind of no news. Is AJ Usyk still hasn't been announced?
Aren't we doing a separate news video?
We could do. I thought we were just going to roll it into this one.
Yeah, let's do a separate news video.
Yeah. Okay. All right, then let's wrap it up. Thanks everybody for listening. Okay, we'll catch you soon.